What's going on, everyone? Burbank Aviation here. Welcome back to another video. Today we have the December 2023 Charleston International Airport update for you guys. We got a lot to go over in today's video with many seasonal services ending, another new route here for Breeze, and so much more to go over. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it really helped me out. We are getting close to about 1,050 now. I think we're just about 10, 12 away from that. So really appreciate the support from you guys there. But anyways, let's just get started. We're going to start down over here with the Alpha gates today. And here in Alpha 2, we have the Delta 737-900ER. This guy just arrived in from Atlanta on the turnaround service. That is our staple route here for Delta. We're mainly getting 8 daily here, and then we get 7 daily on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then Friday or oddball day with 6 daily. 2 of those are 717 flights right there. The Delta 717-200 is currently pulling into the gate after arriving in from Detroit. Going to be heading on over to Minneapolis. Detroit is a 1 daily, so we're getting that throughout the week. Saturdays, though, we get 3 daily flights. 2 of those are CRJ-900s from Endeavor, and then 1717, but throughout the rest of the week, we're getting an A320. Minneapolis, on the other hand, is a 3 weekly, so on Wednesdays and Fridays, we're getting an A320 like Detroit, but then on Saturdays, similar to Detroit, 1 CRJ-900 from Endeavor, and then 1717. So this is taking place on a Saturday here. The Delta A220-100 is going to be heading on over to Boston after arriving in from New York LaGuardia. LaGuardia, we're only seeing 1 of these on Saturday. We're mainly getting the CRJ-900, which is Endeavor operated, and then the A319, which we get 1 of those Sunday through Friday. Boston, on the other hand, 2 daily A220-100, super nice consistency right there. Finally being able to get it right down to where it is at 2 daily A220s, as we were kind of going off to 1 daily A220 on some of the weekend days. There's a couple days we were getting A220-300s, so nice to see that we're finally able to get that consistency down to a good 2 daily A220-100s like that, so very nice. Alaska here in Alpha 6, a new addition here to Alpha 6, moved here. I think it was back in, I want to say, September or October. This guy's going to be hitting on the 1 daily flight out to Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. This has been like this ever since I started this airport, which I can't believe. This is the 12th episode of Charleston International Airport Updates. So this has been a very consistent service. Love to see maybe Portland or even somewhere in SoCal, Los Angeles, San Diego. Love to see those get added eventually, but still very nice with that 1 daily out to Seattle. The Breeze Z-195, and now this is backlit. This guy's going to be heading on over to, I'm trying to see what our E195 routes here on Saturdays are. We'll say White Plains, that is a 4 weekly, heading on over to White Plains after arriving in from, oh god, that might be our only Saturday service here for the E195, so we'll just use another E195 service. That will be West Palm Beach. That one's operated 2 weekly, Sundays and Thursdays. So not many E195s here. E195, sorry. Very dominant A220 service as we get those on most of our routes, but still nice to see the E195 making it in a couple of appearances. The A220-300 here for Breeze, what we more commonly see. This guy's currently taxiing at the runway for the flight on over to Akron-Canton, a 1 daily A220-300 service out there. That's been very nice. I think our second, maybe third month in a row with this 1 daily A220. So very nice to see that consistency. Breeze, a lot of airlines really struggling this month. We do not have much good news to go over outside of Breeze and really announcing a new route outside. I think that's like our one bit of good news. We might have a little bit more. Most of this stuff is not good, either seasonal ending, suspensions, decrease in frequency. So, I mean, it's glad to see that Akron is still that 1 daily. But he's going to be heading on over there after arriving in from, we'll use Tampa is 6 weekly there. Mainly A220-300s, we're getting E195 4 times throughout the week. It's really interesting. So it's a 6 weekly, but on Sunday, Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, we're getting 2 daily flights. So interesting to see. That hopefully Tampa will be up to a 1 daily here in the near future, but very nice to see that 6 weekly right there. A nice lineup here for United. The A320 there in the back is going to be making its way on over to Denver after arriving in from, we'll say, Newark. Denver is a 1 daily A320, and then Newark is a 3 daily. Actually, it's 3-4 daily, mainly 3 daily. Sometimes about 3 times a week we're getting 4 daily. We're saying the E175, A320, and 737-800 on that service. On Sundays through Tuesdays, we're getting 2 of those 737-800s, and then throughout the rest of the week, we're just getting 1. This United Express E170, also in the Continental livery here. This guy's going to be heading on over to Houston after arriving in from Chicago O'Hare. Yeah, that's correct. Chicago O'Hare and all E175 service right there, mainly getting 3 daily, but on Tuesdays and Wednesdays getting 2 daily. Those are SkyWest operated. And then Houston, we're getting 2 daily flights there, 1 on an E175, 1 on an A319. E175 is SkyWest operated as well. The American 737-800 here is going to be heading out to one of 3 daily flights out to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. It is a pretty good mix throughout the week, 2 to 3 daily, leaning more towards 2 daily. But we are getting 3 daily flights on Sundays, Thursdays, and Fridays, so 3 daily. Nice to see the consistency aircraft-wise. Only the 737-800. I know that was like that last month. I don't know if it was that in October. I'd have to look back. But still very nice for American Airlines right here. The American Eagle E175 is going to be heading on over to Miami after arriving from O'Hare. O'Hare, that is just a 1 daily E170 that is Envoy operated. Miami, that is a 2 daily out there, mainly getting 1 E175 that's an Envoy flight and then 1 A319. But on Saturdays, we're getting that double daily E175 right there. So nice to see. Would love to see that consistency go up. E175, 1 E175 and 1 A319 throughout the week, but still very nice with that 2 daily right there. The CRJ 900 is going to be heading on over to Charlotte after arriving in from Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a 2 daily right there. 1 CRJ 900, 1 A319. Charlotte is a mainly 8 daily, 6 daily, though on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We are getting these quite often every day. On Tuesday, Wednesdays, we're only getting 2 of these. Throughout the rest of the week, we're getting 5 of these, along with lots of A319s and then a couple A320s. So a very big Bombardier and then Airbus service right there. So very nice to see that we're starting to limit down, get some consistency on what goes on those routes, which is always nice. The Spirit A320neo is going to be heading on over to Newark after arriving in from Las Vegas. Las Vegas, a 5 weekly. I'm pretty sure that's down from a 6 weekly, except Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then Newark is a 1 daily right there. So very nice to see that for Spirit. The United 737-800 is here in the Star Wars livery, backlit. I'm sorry about that. This guy's going to be heading on over to Washington Dulles on the turnaround service. Not getting many of these 737-800s, only about 1 a week. It's predominantly for 737-700, but mainly getting these smaller commuter aircraft, E145, E175, and then the Airbus aircraft, A319s, A320s right there. Taxiing into the gate, this is, they'll be heading to gate Bravo 4, Southwest 77 MAX 8. This guy's going to be heading on over to Chicago Midway later on today after arriving in from Dallas. Both those services are 1 daily and very nice services to have right there. The Frontier A320neo Baja, the whale shark tail, this guy is going to be heading on over to Philadelphia, 1 of 2 weekly services right there. This is operating as the last flight before we go into the holiday month, as this service does end early December. I think it was the 4th of December is when the service ended. So I wanted to put this in one last time because I'm not entirely sure when it's going to come back. But this guy's going to be heading on over to Philadelphia on 2 weekly right there. The JetBlue AT2300, the only route I can realistically use here. At least that's what it was, not anymore. Only getting A320s, E190s, but I still have to put this in. This guy's filling in for an E190 today out to Boston after arriving from New York, John F. Kennedy. JetBlue finally getting some consistency all the way through. All of those were one daily: Boston, JFK, LaGuardia, and Fort Lauderdale. Los Angeles still nowhere to be found. So I'm still looking for that. And then for JetBlue as well, that White Plains seasonal service has not come back yet. All those one daily: Boston, JFK are on the E190, LaGuardia, Fort Lauderdale on the A320. And then finally, to finish this off, we have the 737-800 here for Southwest. This guy's going to be heading on over to Nashville after arriving in from Houston. Houston being a Saturday only, Nashville being a 2 daily, 1 daily on Saturdays though. So we do have some news to go over here. I'm going to start down here with this set of aircraft. So Frontier, their seasonal service has ended out to Philadelphia. So lots of stuff here that you're not going to see here for quite some time. So Frontier, Sun Country, their seasonal to Minneapolis has ended. And then Avelo, their seasonal to New Haven has ended. So Avelo, both New Haven and Wilmington are not operating right now. Definitely. So that's 3 airlines down that we won't be getting here for the next, I don't know how long. JetBlue, that JFK service is now on an E190 down from an A320, so just a little bit of a decrease for aircraft size. Southwest, Kansas City, no longer a service that has been removed from the board, both on the airport website and then Wikipedia, which is the main thing I use to track aircraft routes. It's actually very handy. Surprising, even though it's Wikipedia. Philadelphia, service was suspended. Which route was removed from Wiki, but still on the airport website. So I'm gonna leave it as they do seem to be pretty good. They removed Kansas City from the airport website, so I'm gonna leave it for now as still a service, but is suspended. We'll keep an eye on that. And then, like I mentioned, Las Vegas down to a 5 weekly from a 6 weekly. American, just a little bit of news for them here. Philadelphia is now down to a 2 daily from a 3 daily. Delta, a little bit of news here on the JFK service. Saturday, 2 of those CRJ flights are being replaced with E175s. It has been really consistent there because we've been getting 2 CRJ-900s 3 CRJ-900s pretty much all year long. So now we get into December adding 2 E175s, which I think that might be just a little bit of a seat increase. But if it is, it's not by much. And then finally here, Breeze, we got quite a bit of news to go over for them. We're going to get through all the bad parts here, which is all the route decreases. So we have Windsor Locks down to a 4 weekly from 6 weekly. White Plains down to a 4 weekly from 5 weekly. Tampa is down to a 6 weekly from 1 daily. Pittsburgh down to a 2 weekly from 4 weekly. And Providence down to a 4 weekly from 6 weekly. So lots of down services, which really sucks. I expected once we got in here into December, more people would be traveling as we get up into the holidays. It seems like it's been the opposite here. Hopefully this doesn't take effect at all my airports, but definitely been a lot of decreasing on routes here, so that definitely sucks. Hopefully that'll go up as we get into January and February of the new year, but still nice to see all these routes. At least they're here, so I can't complain there, but love to see that frequency go up eventually. Breeze announcing another new service here in Newburgh. That is in Maine, I want to say. This starts, I'm pretty sure it's February 14th is when this starts. And that will, I'm not sure what the frequency on that is. I'll get all that information, date, when it starts, frequency. I'll get all that in the next update. Just didn't really have the time to research all that. I just saw it as that will be a new route. That'll be our second seasonal service here for Breeze, along with, I'm pretty sure it was either Charleston, West Virginia, or West Palm Beach. So definitely nice to see that Breeze is adding some new routes. It's always good to see new routes being added. Breeze expanding the presence here more than ever. They've done a very nice job. But that's about it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it really helps me out. Like I said, we're getting close to about 1,050 subs now. So really appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one.